this work.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today, live here in person at KeyBank Center and tuning in, watching us on the NHL stream or on the NHL network. I'm Alexa Landestoy, thrilled to be joined by NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman and Buffalo Sabres owner Terry Pegula. Buffalo is such a great sports town and even better hockey town. A lot of sports fans have great things to cheer about right now, and they're going to have even more to cheer about after this exciting announcement today. So, Commissioner, without further ado, I think we all know why we're here today, but why don't you make this announcement official?
You mean it hasn't been a secret? By the way, Buffalo is a great sports town, and just seeing the turnout tonight and seeing the enthusiasm both for the Bills yesterday, great win, and the amazing streak that the Sabres are on, it's great to see. So, acknowledging that this has always been and is and will be a great hockey town, we are delighted to bring the 2026 Upper Deck NHL Draft to Buffalo. It will be... I'm not used to that. We could do that again.
They're not booing you, Gary.
We love the cheers.
It'll be on June 26th and 27th. We will continue on our decentralized format, but being here, we'll probably use 1,800 room nights. We'll bring in the prospects somewhere between 90 and 100 the way we normally do, and we will make this into our usual big event, and we're thrilled to do that. And it also is a testament to everything that Terry Pegula has done in Buffalo. His commitment to this city, this region, whether it's for the Sabres, the area around the arena, or the new football stadium, you've got great ownership here, and I hope everybody in Buffalo appreciates that. Just one other thing to throw in. Today, we're also releasing the mid-season rankings of prospects, brought to you by Body Armor. And so it's a nice tie-in with the fact that we'll be here for the draft.
I love it. And Commissioner, you touched on it there, but why Buffalo? This is a place that's hosted the Combine since 2015. Can you expand on that a little bit more?
This is a place where hockey really matters. Great fans, great history and tradition, hockey at all levels of the game, grassroots on up, and people have always supported and been enthusiastic about hockey, particularly when the team is as competitive as this one looks. So it's an exciting opportunity to bring it back. Just a little factoid, other than the Montreal Canadiens, after this draft takes place, Buffalo will have hosted more drafts than any other club in the NHL. So it's a place we're familiar with. We know the hospitality will be great, and we know the city and the organization, the Sabres, will do a great job.
Perfect timing to bring in Terry. What does it mean to you to bring the draft here to Buffalo?
Well, I consider us Canada South. We love our Canadian fans and appreciate the support they give us, but also in Western New York, like Gary said, grassroots. I started as a Sabres fan. My son played hockey since he was a little guy, played mites. So, to add to the scouting combine, the referee clinic, and the World Juniors we've had here, the support and the enthusiasm, it's a great place to hold a hockey event, I believe.
You touched on some of those great events. What do you hope the prospects take away from spending time here, being here? And what are your fondest memories from hosting events like these?
Well, the last draft we held in 16 was, to me, an eye-opener, because I looked in the crowd, and you watch, and my daughter's a professional tennis player, and I look at the hopes and dreams in every set of eyes that was in the crowd, and sometimes you'd see smiles, sometimes you'd see, sadness because it wasn't that person, but it's really opened your eyes to see these young kids that are. And my message to them at the last draft was, if you don't get drafted tonight, don't give up. Keep working. If you get drafted later than you thought you should have been drafted, don't give up. Keep working hard.
Never give up and make that dream a reality. Sports, such a special thing, and such as hockey. All right, Commissioner, what events and things can the fans and these prospects look forward to seeing? I'm sure your mind is churning with ideas.
There'll be a pre-event fan fest. There'll be music. There'll be the things that we normally do around our major events. And we'll be making periodic announcements as we get towards June. I think for the short term, I think everybody's focusing on the race to the playoffs and the competitive balance, and what's going on night in, night out is truly outstanding and a testament to the skill level of the game.
All right, Commissioner, you touched on the NHL Central Scouting midseason rankings being unveiled. Terry, the top prospect happens to be from your alma mater, Gavin McKenna at Penn State. You've been involved with that program. What does it mean to you to have a player from your alma mater potentially being selected here high in the draft, being hosted here in Buffalo?
That's exciting.
Full circle.
When we opened the arena in 2014, I think that's right.
At Penn State.
Yeah. I remember part of my speech was, maybe someday the next Sidney Crosby will come out of this arena. So,
Prophetic.
I don't know where Gavin's going to get drafted. I'm not making any predictions, but he's a great young player, and it's nice to see prospects like that starting to come out of Central PA.
And Terry, you're hoping to continue to bring more events here to KeyBank Center. What do you hope that the fans take away from this experience?
Well, we have diehard hockey fans. We've been starving for winter. Your owner also. I think that they'll be more encouraged that the league has enough faith in us to bring the draft here and for another time. And that's exciting for our fans should take.
We always have trusted Buffalo and the Sabres with our big events. First Winter Classic was here, and that was 20 years ago. And look at what that's led to. 44 total outdoor games and still counting.
And finally, before we have some photo opportunities, Commissioner, what do you hope these 100+ prospects who come here to Buffalo take away?
I hope they take away the fact that they're now stepping up to another level of the game. We are the best hockey league, if not the best sports league in the world, and that it's an honor and a privilege to play. And when you play for one of our organizations, like the Sabres, in a city that loves hockey, like Buffalo, you're in for a world-class experience.
Exciting times. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to have some photo opportunities. Commissioner Terry, you're going to take a photo, and then we'll welcome up Pete and Laura in just a moment. So we'll move these chairs, and we'll have the photo ops.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.